Oh, what's up, everyone? This is episode what? 5? HCP episode
Yep.
5. Is that what it is? The Homie Connect
Episode.
podcast. Yeah. This is numero cinco for anyone that is watching or has watched. We got Money Mike in the house. So this is probably the first time that we've had this many people to start. We might get some more showing up throughout the show. So we'll see how this goes. We got Big Prime Pun in the house from
What's up,
work.
fellas?
Look at that, representing from work. My
Work,
guy's multitasking. Oh, and sober.
Yeah.
What
Some,
you
Yeah.
doing?
some
What you
people,
Oh,
doing?
that
Rolling?
fucking blows.
What you
some
doing?
people, some people do it differently at work, bro.
What you doing? Rolling up? What
Yeah, I'm
kind
about to
of?
say what kind of work is that?
I know.
I'm rolling up.
Working in the dungeon and shit. Okay.
And then we got C's, we got HCN, and then we got me here in the house.
Salud,
So-
guys. You
Oh
guys have a
yeah,
drink?
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Prime.
Sorry, Prime. What's up, Mike?
Sorry,
You ain't
Prime.
at the liquor store
I
and
need one
shit,
too. I'm about to smoke right now. That's what I'm
Oh,
fucking
there you go.
Yeah.
C's, what you drinking, C's?
I'm drinking straight Jack Daniels, homie. I
Okay.
I didn't have a Coke this week
Yeah,
today.
bro.
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
rolling with this-
I'm going with my whiskey today. Not doing tequila, going whiskey.
Yeah.
Got one of my favorite whiskeys right here.
You guys ain't teasing, man. I'm here at work and
I thought you were like a batting
At least-
cage or something.
yeah,
It
but the
does.
batting
That's what it
cages.
looks like, huh?
Yeah.
What's up, Mike? A fucking Pun you can't drink at work, fool? What the fuck? Just un poquito ahí, güey.
We used to. Yo, we
Yeah.
used to. At Windswept, we used
No.
to.
They don't have to know, fool. Fucking put the fucking water canister and shit. And just be like, hell yeah,
There
man.
you go.
Drink
There you
drink
go.
your coffee and shit.
Yeah, no, I can't do that shit.
Putas.
All right,
Cafecito.
so it's been a minute. We missed a couple of weekends because it was we
we
said we were
got
going to
lazy.
record Memorial Day weekend, and I think that might have been a little overzealous. There was no way we were going to show up. I know probably was not in my best condition on Memorial Day, so I don't know that I would have been able to record. I don't know how many other people were nice and toasted on Memorial Day, but I was not in any condition. So yeah, we're a little behind, but it is all good. We're going to talk about some NBA finals. We're going to talk about some NFL news. We're going to talk about some soccer. We're going to talk about some UFC, and then, as promised, we're busting out some football cards or some trading cards. We're going to open up some packs up
Damn,
on here
what's
to see
up?
what we pull up and see what we got, you know.
Damn, you
got.
guys are serious.
Yeah,
Uh,
we're doing some new shit here.
No, that's tight
You
though.
know?
That whole card shit's tight. Like I'm gonna start
Yeah.
buying cards too. But I don't know which
Yeah.
ones to buy. That's why, like,
Ah,
but the
fool.
Panini, I know the Panini has been like the ones to get right now.
Yeah, man. I mean, just
Nah,
whatever you
we-
get is what you get. I think like that's how we're all gonna start, anyways.
Yeah, because I went to fucking Target and Walmart. I was like, God damn, all these cards do not look the same and shit. I used to buy fucking Tops.
Yeah, upper
Upper
deck.
Deck.
Yeah.
Upper Deck,
Don
Don
Ross.
Ross. Yeah.
Now they got this
yeah.
Panini Illusion, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "What do I get?" So now I'm just like, "Yo, I'm gonna get this one and let's go."
Yeah, that's showing our age.
And you found packs in the stores because it was out for a
Yeah,
minute.
bro. Target. I went to Target.
Yeah, I went to Walmart and I found some shit.
All right, yeah, for a minute, that shit was a ghost town. You couldn't find anything.
Yeah, because people rush that shit. There are people that do rush that and fucking try to get the expensive chromes. They still have Topps chromes. I know that, and I didn't see those for sure. And those are the ones I'm sure people want.
Yeah. All right, so let's speak on NBA Finals, C's.
All right.
It's not my greatest cup of tea, but we know who's in the finals. So game 1 is Thursday?
Thursday. And one is Thursday. What is it? It's gonna be at Boston, so it's Boston versus Dallas Mavericks. The favorites, I believe, it's Boston.
Yeah.
Just because it's I believe it's just because it's home court. they're the favorites. But what I'm listening to is they do match up well. But I mean, we'll see. For me, my prediction, I got Dallas. I got Dallas in 6. I hope fucking
Okay.
Dallas. Yeah, Dallas in 6.
That's a good one. I agree. I think Dallas is gonna win the first game too. They're
Yeah.
plus 230, 235, I think. That's money right there. Like,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Team. They got a better bench. I'm going with
Yeah.
Dallas.
Yeah. I mean, I hate anything Boston, so fuck Boston.
yeah,
Anything Boston, I hate, so fuck Boston. So I got to go Dallas. And yeah, same. I think Dallas can win this. You've got for the game. You got the game. You've got the Celtics as a 6.5 favorite, 6.5 point favorite, and then the over under is 214.5. For those of you that like to bet on basketball, I don't really know basketball like that, so I don't really bet on basketball. And then Money Mike, at least for ESPN Bet, the line is plus 200 for Dallas. And
he's 200. See, it's going
minus
down.
2. Yeah. People are probably putting money on Dallas, so it's driving it down.
Yeah. I think the only thing that worries me about fucking the Boston is that fucker Porzingis, because I know he's injured.
Yeah, that is good. I don't want to put my own stuff on the unicorn.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, dude. Hopefully, if he comes up, then he'll be fine. But hopefully not. Hopefully he'll be.
But he's still not. He's not in that NBA playoff strength, man. He went out
The first series.
The first series.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's way behind.
Well, he's listed as game time decision.
Yeah, so that's the only little worry about Boston that I have. Other than that, I think Dallas could take them with their height, the fucking lively, their rookie and shit.
That pick and roll just killing teams too. They just digging in there and just getting what they want.
Well, Luka is coming in there, and I wonder where is Celtics point guard, what's his name, Drew Holiday?
Yeah.
Is he going to go Luka or is he going to go Kyrie? Where is he going to go to?
He has to go Kyrie because I think the other fool, Jaylen Brown, is going to take Luka. That's what I think.
Well, is Jaylen Brown a small forward?
Yeah, but that's the thing. Luka has a big body and shit. So who are you going to throw on him? Either Jaylen Brown or Holiday. And I don't think either one of those two matches up good against that fool.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think it's gonna come down to Luka and Kyrie. That little combination, that shit just works, man.
It works. It works.
Yeah, like that's just crazy how one of those fools fucking goes off in the first half, and then after halftime, the other fool goes off, and that shit just worked. I'm like, damn, that's just crazy. I'm like, damn, it's just. Fucking, I wish Kyrie was on the Lakers and shit, man.
Dallas has been playing better teams too. Like, Boston hasn't played nobody good. There's no good teams.
Yeah, man. Fuck.
Nobody's in the South. Nobody's in the East, man. I mean, the West runs the NBA.
Yeah, pretty much. Fucking, once you fucking get through the West, it should be a breeze. But yeah, I hope. To me, like I said, I'm rooting for fucking Kyrie Irving. Everybody talk shit about him through the whole COVID shit.
Yeah.
And I hope he fucking comes up and be like, y'all motherfuckers suck a dick and shit. Fuck you guys. That's what I
hope. Look what I got.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Really. And he needs a Kobe disciple.
Yeah. I hope he gets one.
That's true.
So I agree. I like Kyrie. So question for you then. Let's start with C's. You got Dallas. Dallas in what? 5, 4, 6, 7. What you got?
He said 6. I got Dallas in 6. Yeah, Dallas in 6. But yeah, like I agree with Mike. I think they're gonna win the first game. Dallas wins the first game, and then they go. They stay in Boston, and I think in 6. Hopefully,
Okay. Money Mike, what you got on that? 6 as well?
I agree with Caesar. 6. I think Dallas gets it on the 6.
Prime, what you got?
I'm with Dallas in 7.
Okay.
I was gonna say 7. I got Dallas in 7. Turns out to be a better series.
In Boston and the Celtics.
Oh yeah,
That'd be
Court.
crazy. That'd be
I
crazy.
like it, Prime. I like it, Prime. There you go. There you go. All right. All right. What about you know what I saw was a rumor with with uh with the Suns trying to put together a
Oh
superstar
yeah.
team. I don't know if you buy into any of that.
Well, the Suns trying to get Bronny?
Yeah.
Nah, I think it's smoke and mirrors. I think he's coming to LA. 17 pick. Lucky
That'll
number
be it.
17.
damn. Picks number 17.
Hey man,
They're probably gonna do a fucking trade or something like where they
I don't
give
know,
somebody.
man. I think, me personally, I say we move from LeBron. Thank you very much for that one tip. But I know knowing Genie Black still Lakers, LeBron James is a cash cow still.
Yep.
So, we're talking about money now. We're talking about money. We're talking about millions. And LeBron James still bringing
The
the
money.
Benjamin. Yeah. So hopefully, he's going to be a free agent, but me as a Lakers fan, my heart says move on. But as a business standpoint, I mean, it's the first player started ever, right? In the NBA.
Yeah.
So you see it.
Yeah, I think so.
You can imagine. You can imagine the all the lights and all the media is gonna salivate ESPN and all that. So I'm thinking LeBron resigns and the Lakers get Bronny somehow.
Yeah.
They could probably trade him for AD too. Like
No, they're not gonna trade him for AD,
why?
bro.
Why not?
You need to trade AD for LeBron James' son?
For the I don't know and other players too. Like not straight up for like a package.
No,
But
I think
I don't think so.
they'll trade AD once LeBron retires because that AD he's good, but he's getting old, and
that's what I'm saying. So you
people ain't
get rid
going
of
to
him
watch
now,
AD.
get picks for him, or just wait till he gets old.
Nah, because you have to remember, fucking LeBron still has a say in that fucking team. Like the owner Jeannie Buss, she still goes to LeBron and she still goes like, "What do you think about trading AD?" And he knows if you
Oh, yeah,
trade AD, they have no chance in the West.
Yeah.
So that's why they're like, nah, let's fucking keep AD and we'll, figure it out from here and shit. But for sure,
Yeah.
the Lakers, they're gonna draft Bronny James either the first round or the second round. And like I said before, JJ Redick is gonna be the coach of the Lakers.
Yep.
And LeBron James is gonna, fucking play with the JJ Redick, and he's gonna play with his son this coming season. That's it. You can see it. It's just written like, yeah, it's fucking obvious.
Well, once Coach Stone got involved, JJ either Coach Stone was gonna get it or freaking a Duke, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. So, and I mean, some people said that Ham was the problem. I don't think he was a problem, man. Look, last year they got better last year.
Yeah.
So, it's just I don't know. It's just probably offense philosophies, but yeah, I guess they need that star. You know how LA is, man. Ham was too boring.
Yeah.
They need to spice it up.
He was all right. I like the way he called plays, but yeah, you could tell like they were questioning like his game situation, like whatever during the game he didn't make adjustments, so that's how they criticized him.
Yeah,
And they wanted they wanted their coach to make an adjustment, and he wasn't good at that. So somebody had to take the fall. So it's obvious the coaches and shit.
Fall out, man.
Yeah.
Well, that's part of the rumor too. Is that I think Ham was slated to go to Phoenix to be on the coaching staff, but I guess he's not going to the Suns anymore. So they're saying that that's the reason why, LeBron coming to Phoenix is a lot more likely now because he'd be paired up with Durant and Kevin Booker. So
I don't
take it for what you will. I'm not listen. I'm just saying what the rumor is. I'm not.
No. What are they gonna do? I mean, they can't afford them.
Yeah.
They're over the salary cap big time with Beal, Booker, and Durant. They have no draft picks. They're they're not looking good. I don't think they could add them.
Yeah, the only way they could add him is if LeBron James takes like the veteran minimum, which is like which is like 100, no, like 500 grand or 725,000 or something like that.
Yeah, 750,000, I think.
Yeah, but he'll be leaving like over 50 million on the table. Yeah, millions on it. It's like, nah, you're an idiot if you think that's
over 100 million, I think.
Yeah, well, even if that's the case, I'd say just the ability to play with your son. You know, I think that, I mean, you've already got the championships, right? So you get to keep millions and play with your son to stay in LA. So I don't see why that would be the best option. Yeah,
but then again, I don't see it. I could see the agent. Pretty much, I can see that full Rich Paul. Rich Paul's the agent for LeBron. I can see him going to teams and telling them, like, look, do not draft Bronny James. He's not going to play with you. We're going to manipulate the draft where the Lakers draft him, and that's it. If you guys draft Bronny James, he will not show up to your training camp. He will not report. You're wasting your draft pick. Do not fucking draft him.
He's already kind of low-key doing that by not working out with the team.
Yeah, but I'm sure, like, in the NFL, they reminds me like Eli Manning, fucking
Eli Manning.
Drew Brees, yeah, fucking Phillip Rivers and shit.
Yeah, Phillip Rivers.
When that fool was like, yo, he's not going to San Diego. San Diego drafted him, and that fool got traded to New York.
That's why I can't stand them. The Mannings, I can't stand them. They're weak. Like, I feel like Phillip Rivers was a way better quarterback than them. Like, he could have still played right now if he wanted to. Like, then the Mannings, I don't know. I just don't like them. But I mean,
those no business. It's a business, bro.
Those Super Bowls,
I mean,
those Super Bowls they won, they're tranza. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I mean, that Giants team was pretty damn solid.
But like
not because of Eli. Not because of Eli.
No. I'm not saying because of Eli, but I mean,
they had a good defense.
He beat Brady. He beat Brady.
Yeah. Eli made some plays, bro.
For me, I'll go into the conspiracy theory with that one, but it's probably too much for you guys. But
relax, JFK.
But it's all business, so it's all money.
Yeah, they knew that if he goes to San Diego, he ain't gonna win shit over there because somehow the Giants are gonna win a Super Bowl, and you need to be in this team. Like, that's what it was.
And that's how I think Bronny James is gonna be. Like, it's gonna be.
I see it.
It's gonna be the same shit. Like the agent, the agent for Bronny James is telling the rest of the teams, do not draft him. He's not gonna show up to your fucking camp. He's not gonna report. You pick somebody else. The Lakers are gonna draft LeBron James' son, and they're gonna make money off that whole season. Like, oh, LeBron James is playing with his son. Blah blah blah, and come and watch him. That's how it's gonna go. And JJ Redick's gonna be right there at the coach and shit. Like, it's just funny. You can see it already.
If the Lakers do get Bronny, is Bronny playing in the G League for a little bit?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and then probably LeBron will probably play center and shit. Like,
man, LeBron not playing no G League, man.
You don't think so?
You're crazy.
No.
No way, bro.
No.
But that's some good shit you got there.
It's already here.
No, LeBron James, no. LeBron James.
Yeah, no.
But no, they have that two-way contract where he could go up and down to the G League and shit. So I think that's how it's gonna happen because ain't no way like you could tell like LeBron James, he still needs time to develop. Like, dude, like just go to the G League, develop your game, and like fucking we'll give you a game or fucking 5 games to play with your dad. But hopefully he's not. Hopefully they don't think like he's a fucking
the savior.
Yeah, the savior to the NBA playoffs. Like, no, for like.
So is he whack or something? Like.
No, he's not whack.
What's the problem though? Like, how come he's not? He
So
look
the
like a
problem
regular
with
player
him,
or something.
yeah, he's a good player, but probably like a year ago, he had a heart attack at USC.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he had a heart attack, and so he came back to the team, and he didn't play well. He just, you could tell, it's like, of course, like you just had a heart attack. Fuck, just keep it cool. Like, don't fucking over.
Not bad either.
Yeah, he didn't play bad, but you could tell, like
It's not
he
flashy,
wasn't.
probably, huh?
Yeah,
He
you
had
could
his
tell,
moments. He had his moments.
but you could tell they told him don't go hard, like, because it could
Yeah.
fucking, you could get another heart attack, and we don't want you to die and shit,
Yeah.
So I think that's where he needs time, and he doesn't suck, but he's not NBA ready in my opinion.
So the question
But
is, what about where does he get drafted if he's not LeBron James' son?
oh, he doesn't get drafted. He goes straight to G League. He goes undrafted and he gets signed by some team to play in developmental league, and that's it.
But because he's LeBron James' son, he gets drafted.
Yep. That's just crazy. Yeah, it's just crazy, but you could tell that's what's gonna happen. Like everything.
But again,
No, everything from like the reporting of the NBA combine, like, oh, Bronny James is fucking flashing and he's doing so many good things, just to like so we could see it that he looks good and that he's a draftable player and shit. But no, you can tell that the machine behind the scenes are starting to work their wheel and shit, and like it's just looks obvious that they're gonna draft fucking Bronny James or LeBron James. Yeah.
All right. And just a quick little side note: the plan is to have a segment with sports conspiracies led by our boy Money Mike down the road.
I got him. I got him.
Conspiracies.
Pick any year, pick any player, any team, and I'll tell you, like, and no, and the crazy, the crazy shit is that oh man, that's they're just cursed. I don't know, man.
They got the Indians who's fucking in the back. That's why the Buffalo Bills fucking up.
Hey, that's
true.
Miami, bro. That's Miami. We didn't build on top of no burial ground.
Indian
territory
in the back of the stadium.
No, we don't have that. Miami has, bro.
Yeah.
But okay,
it was like there's a whole bunch of it was like a burial thing.
But we didn't build on it. Miami actually, if you also look into it, Miami actually built on an actual burial ground. That's what they like to run too. But like I said, we're gonna have sports conspiracy segments. We'll call it probably sports conspiracies at 420 with Money Mike.
There you go.
So now we gotta get you set up and going, making sure we get some time to get you going. All right, so that's on basketball. Anything else we want to talk about on basketball aside from?
No, like we said, Dallas. We think Dallas is gonna win it. Fingers crossed.
I mean, that's what we all hope for across the board.
Yeah.
Money Mike and Cease, you guys got it in 6. Prime and I got it at 7. So we'll come back to see who's who was right or who was closest.
Yeah.
All right. So should we move on to NFL, or do you want to move on to soccer right quick?
Let's do some NFL news and shit. I mean, it's NFL off season and shit. So
yeah, for sure. Well, fresh off the bat, you got Justin Jefferson signing a fat contract. I think it's 140 mil. That is a fat contract, and I think he's getting 80 something guaranteed.
Yep.
Yeah, I think he's getting something 80 something. Yeah, guaranteed. Now, I'm gonna tell you this. I heard something today, and I thought that was a really good point. Somebody said that Justin Jefferson is literally going to be a better version of Calvin Johnson, but on the same career trajectory. And I thought that was interesting. And the point was because you signed this fat contract to stay with Minnesota, right? You're gonna be with Minnesota for a while. I think maybe at year 4 he can opt out or get out. But do you really see Minnesota doing anything in 4 years, being that they gave him 140 mil? Like, who do you have right now? You've got Sam Darnold and who? McCarthy is a quarterback.
Oh yeah, McCarthy.
AJ McCarthy.
Yeah. So like in 4 years, he's not going to do anything, And in 4 years, yeah, he might be like what? I think 28, 29. The argument was that he still has some time left, and that's if he can get out of his contract. But like, unless that happens in 4 years, he's not going to win a championship. And the way they kind of referenced it and made him, they brought back Calvin Johnson. I was like, damn, I hadn't thought about it like that. I was like, all right, I'm gonna talk to the fellas about it, see what they think. I mean, yeah, get your money, but with that team, I don't know, man. I mean, what would you have done? Would you have taken the 140 mil, or would you maybe take a smaller contract in hopes that you can maybe get out of it and maybe catch on to a contender, in 3 years or something like that?
I mean, for a player, I think you take the money. You take all of it because that money ain't guaranteed and shit.
Right.
So you take it.
Right.
You take all of it as much as you can at once up front and shit. So
Yeah.
I think he did the right thing by taking the money.
Take the money,
and, yeah, and then you just let it play out.
He already has. Then he already blew out with 1 year already.
Yeah, I believe so. He's been injured prone for sure.
Yeah.
But why was he out this year? He was out a couple games this year, right?
Yeah, are you looking it up, Sergio?
Yeah, let me look it up.
Yeah, but no, I agree. I would take the money.
Yeah, take the money, man.
By the way, it's 110 guaranteed. I made a mistake, not 80 something. It's 110 guaranteed.
And then the only thing about Calvin Johnson, the only thing about him, and that's good, is that he had fucking Stafford throwing to him most of his career. Yeah.
Yeah, but that was it. They didn't have anything else. And unfortunately, Calvin Johnson
Stafford, that's it.
Couldn't do shit, and so...
Justin's got nobody.
He's not, but like, he's going to go the same way, right? Like, he's going to put up numbers and
he
things like that.
But all you need is a rookie quarterback who could hopefully develop into something that just fucking throw the ball up and fucking let me go get it and shit,
How's the Vikings? How's the Vikings? The O-line looking? If they have a good O-line, it don't matter, like
Yeah,
it's all right. They don't got an O-line. They don't got a running back.
Yeah,
oh, you see, they're in trouble.
They're not a question mark.
Yeah, they got a bunch of question marks for sure because they let go of fucking Cousins. So now, like this was said, they got fucking is it JJ McCarthy and
JJ and Darnold
and Sam Darnold.
I see ghost Sam Darnold.
Yeah, and then they running back. I who the fuck did they get? Who they get at running back? I forgot, but they don't got a reliable fucking running back.
No, they're not. They're not a team that you're gonna be like, oh yeah, especially not in their division.
Oh, they got Aaron Jones as their running back. Who's
I like Aaron Jones. Yeah, I like Aaron Jones. So let's see. Yeah, he does have quite a bit of injuries. I Prime was right. He injured his hamstring week 5, and so he was on IR and came back week 14. So good shit on that, Prime. Way to get that one. And then he also did leave a game against the Raiders. I guess he had a bruised sternum. And then before that, he had in 2021. Yeah, he had the shoulder sprain. So he was out for some time. So yeah, he's got a bit of an injury history.
And then for the offensive line, they're rated the 12th best this past season. So it ain't the best, but it ain't the worst, So they good. I think they're all right.
And Minnesota usually has a good defense, but still, like, it's not enough.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. You're now in a division where Detroit is no longer the punching bag, right? And Green Bay is now up and coming with Jordan Love. Maybe it was a fluke, maybe it wasn't. And then you got the Bears that last year finished with the same record as the Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the Vikings with Kirk Cousins. So, I mean, that's a tough division.
Yeah, because the Bears will be coming with the new revamp offense. Detroit Lions, yeah, they're the top of their division.
Yeah.
Green Bay is no slouch. I think Vikings are going to be in the cellar. I think Bears are going to be better than the Vikings. You know, the Packers, they've gone, they've gotten banned. It's going to be tough. I don't see the Vikings beating the Bears. I don't see the Vikings beating the Bears on paper.
Yeah.
I don't see the Vikings beating Green Bay on the field, and I don't see them beat them Detroit.
Yeah, and so I agree. I agree with Prime, and that's kind of why that comment that I was listening to made sense. And I was like, oh shit, that's true. Like I didn't even look that far out. Didn't even think about it like that. So that sucks, man. Because right? I mean, hey, fuck it, take the money, man. But I really feel bad for Jefferson because, yeah, if his career does go the way of Calvin Johnson, which sucks, right? Because I used to love Calvin Johnson. I love Megatron, but and they fucked them up. Just like I love Barry Sanders, and fucking Detroit didn't do shit with Barry Sanders. So
I think the good thing about Justin Jefferson is that he has the other receiver, fucking Jordan Addison, who could
he's good.
Who could take the load off of him and like fucking he could catch his balls over here and not get double teamed and shit like that. So and then that pickup from Aaron Jones, that's a good pickup and shit.
That is a good pickup for sure. But I mean, still.
But the only weak spot is the quarterback, exactly.
Which is the most important spot.
Exactly.
Like there's nothing else. That is the most important spot. So unless they strike gold with JJ McCarthy and JJ McCarthy bust out within the next 3 years, then I don't really see Justin Jefferson doing much in terms of a championship. Not necessarily him not putting up stats. He'll always put up stats if he stays healthy. That's not an issue. I just think it's that, right? Another receiver that got their money was Waddle.
Mm-hmm.
Waddle got his money. So let me phrase this to you guys. Does Waddle getting his money say anything about what Miami thinks about Tua? Because keep in mind, Tua didn't get his money. He hasn't got his money. They haven't told him to play on his 5th-year option, or they haven't at least done his extension, or anything like that. So does that mean that they're prioritizing other people other than Tua? If that's your guy, how come you didn't prioritize Tua over Waddle?
I think because they just don't trust him yet.
Yeah.
Because it's Tua.
Yeah. You don't know if he's gonna be a good Tua or a bad Tua. Like, it's kind of a toss up.
Right? No, I get it. But it's like, but Miami will come out here and tell you, hey, no, Tua's our guy. But it's like, but you're doing everything else that you're not supposed to.
For me, I feel like he has to do it one more time with like a good season so I can say like, oh, okay, this guy's good then, because it's like.
But how many seasons you gonna give him? He's going into what,
this
season
one
4?
like 4th season, right?
Yeah, I think so. Let me say, hold on.
I think this is season 4. So I mean, how many seasons are you gonna give him? And then so like, I find it interesting that the topic or the conversation, like Robert Griffith was saying that they should pay him now, right? That they should pay him his money now. But the counter argument to that, which I thought was a really good counter argument, was if you pay Tua now and you don't do anything this year, you're going to have to dismantle the team because you can't afford to pay Tua huge money and keep the team that you have. You'll have to let go of Mostert, right? Tyreek, I don't know that you can afford to keep Tyreek and Waddle now, right? You're still paying Jalen Ramsey. A-Chain will still be on a rookie contract, I think, but maybe for another year he wouldn't. After that, he wouldn't. Mostert is going to cost you too much money. You might have to cut some more talent on defense. So, what do you do then? And so I thought it was interesting that they brought up a good point, and they said, would Ryan Tannehill be any worse with the team that Miami has now? And if he wouldn't be any worse, then why would you pay Tua so much money? And I thought that was interesting. I was like, okay, I can see that. And the issue, too, is it's not like Tua carries your team as the argument, right? So if he doesn't carry your team, why are you paying him? Because a Lamar Jackson will carry your team, right? You can pay Lamar Jackson a shitload of money and have some decent players around him. He's going to carry the team. He's going to elevate the team. Patrick Mahomes, right? He had no receivers. He's going to elevate your team. Josh Allen, he's going to elevate your team. But does a Tua elevate your team? So if you don't have a Tyreek, if you don't have a Waddle, and you just got regular receivers, does Tua elevate your team? And if he doesn't, then why are you paying him that much? Like, what is the rush to pay him?
Don't forget, they got Odell Beckham, too.
You could say
and they got Odell now. And they got Odell now.
You could say the same thing about Jared Goff, too. Like, for the first couple of years, you say Jared Goff is trash, but all of a sudden, he got paid by the Detroit Lions, like, after, fourth or fifth season?
Sorry,
But
Money Mike.
for the fact from the beginning of his career, he was trash. That's why he got traded away.
But Jared Goff never had the team.
All of a sudden, you plug
Jared
him into
Goff
a better.
didn't have the talent though that Tua has around him though. Jared Goff.
So you don't think Detroit has talent? Kind of team. So you don't think Detroit has more talent than what the quarterback is? Because I don't know, the team makes the.
I would say Goff might have been a little bit better than Tua. I'm not saying he was much better, but I'd say a little bit better. I don't think he got a fair shake or fair start like Tua did to get so much talent around him so quickly. But like you got to remember, dude, like Tua got drafted where he is because of the teams that he was in Alabama. Dude, those teams were stacked in Alabama. Dude had Waddle. Dude had Judy. Dude had who else were the receivers? Everybody. Ridley, right? I think he might have even
had the running backs.
Yeah. He had championship teams around him every time he played. And they had stud quarterbacks. Shit, they had Jalen Hurts. They had, those teams in Alabama were stacked. So then name one player in college that was a stud or that the team was loaded when Jared Goff was playing for Cal.
No.
You see what I'm saying? So, like, the fact that Goff was still drafted in the first round, based on a Cal team that he had, like, you knew that he had to do some stuff himself. Now, I still don't think he's an amazing quarterback, but
he got paid.
I don't think. Yeah, but I don't think Tua's better than. I don't think Tua's better than him. But if Goff is better than Tua, I don't think it's by much either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just think Tua just got his 5th-year option picked up. So he's on his last
5th year.
Yeah, 5th-year option, and I think
he's going into year 5. That's 5 years, bro.
Yeah. So I think after this, they can still. I think the next thing the Dolphins
after that.
Yeah, next thing they could franchise him, and I think if they I'm pretty sure the Dolphins are like just waiting to see more.
Yeah,
they need to see more in order to give him that fat contract. Because
how much longer are you going to keep that team together though? How much longer? You can't afford to keep that team. That team was meant to win the Super Bowl. The way they structured that team, like I don't know that you can keep the team together for an additional 2 years. To be able to boom or bust here.
This is boom or bust. Another one on the. Did we mention that in the last power rate that this is a boom or bust season for him?
I think we might have, but I don't think.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, but Waddle hadn't got his money yet, and I didn't see Waddle getting his money before Tua did. Then again, I'm not really like that far into what Miami does, but I definitely didn't see Waddle getting paid that much money before him. Shit, we lost Money Mike. So yeah, that was interesting.
Oh,
there he is. There he is. Yo, there you are. Oh, kind of.
Yeah, the only good thing about this news for Waddle is fucking the running back. I mean, the receivers are going to get paid this coming in a couple months, like this month or next month. Like fucking CD Lamb's gonna get paid. Fucking Brandon Ayuk is gonna get paid, and then the rest of these motherfuckers are gonna get paid because
Niners paying Ayuk.
Hell yeah, they better. They have to at least.
Didn't Ayuk want to get traded?
I think they should pay him, and then after the season they should trade him, or either a Debo or Ayuk.
Because you definitely can't pay both of them. If you pay, but dude, if you pay Ayuk, you're gonna have a hard time trading him. Because then you're gonna.
Because I think
the teams are gonna have to take too much money.
I think that contract that they gave Justin Jefferson, it's Ayuk has to take something less than that because he could say, "Oh,
sorry, ACM, but
yeah,
he's not a top receiver."
Yeah, that's correct. So that's why it's like he's gonna have to take less than Justin Jefferson.
We way less than AJ Brown, way less than St. Brown, way less. He has to take. He's in those levels. He's not a social wide receiver, man.
Yeah, I agree.
So do you pay him prime or do you trade him prime?
No. What is he asking? How much is he asking for?
So that's why, like, now you know the ceiling for the Niners. Your Niners front office. You know the ceiling is like Justin Jefferson. Or
no, you cannot Justin Jefferson. There's no way he can be compared. Oh, he in Justin Jefferson level.
No, he's not.
No, he's not saying that. He's just saying that we know what the max is, so that you can kind of go from there, right? Like, we know what the max is. We know what Waddle got, so now you can kind of go from there and say, way below that is where you're at.
He might be in the level as Waddle.
You think so?
True. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, he might be equivalent with Waddle. And the system is probably in the same level as Waddle.
Without Tyreek, is Waddle a 1?
I think so. Without Tyreek.
Okay. Is Ayuk a 1?
He can be, yes. On another team,
or
on the Niners, no, because he has too many weapons.
So but is he a true number 1? Like,
is he a true number 1? No, I think you can
make the case for Waddle being a true number 1. Can you make the case for Ayuk being a true number 1?
No.
Now, if you got nothing else, then yeah, he's a 1, right? But can he really be a true number 1? I don't know. So then I don't know that. So with that said, I don't know that he's going to bring you. I don't know that he's going to bring you what, or that he should get paid what Waddle got.
Yeah. No, I think he's going to get paid. I agree upon like the way he brought it up with Jalen Waddle. Yeah, that should be the comparison. Like, look, you got McCaffrey, you got Debo, you got Kittle, so we really don't want to pay you that much. And the same as fucking Waddle, you got fucking the running backs, you got Tyreek Hill, and so they gave him that money. So I think the Niners are gonna go to Brendan and you can say, look, we'll give you this much, same as Waddle, take it or leave it. If he does it, then fuck it, trade him. That's it. That's how you. It's the business. You gotta take it or leave it.
Yeah. Prime, we're getting a lot of feedback from you. I don't know what you. Sounds like you over there swinging a rope, or sounds like you swinging a rope or a lasso over there.
Hey, Money Mike, I wanted to ask you, dog. I don't know if I asked you before, but would you like your coach Jim Harbaugh?
Hell yeah, we ready, baby.
Have you been to the training camps or anything?
No, it hasn't started, but it's gonna start soon.
Oh, okay.
It should be at the new facility on El Segundo.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear all that fucking sound. That's crazy.
Yeah, Prime. I turned your sound down a little bit just so that it's not coming through so loud.
Uh-oh, here
But
it
when you
comes.
start talking, oh, the finger. But when you start talking, I'll uh I'll
That,
I'll put up your sound too.
that
So
fool working.
yeah,
That's
no,
some.
he's working. He's working something. I don't know what he's working, but he's working something. um, all right, yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the NFL. I mean, you got Larry Allen who passed away. Um, played for Dallas, uh, especially during their Super Bowl run, right?
Yeah.
I think, yeah, and then played for the Niners as well. So that's a Niner and a Cowboy guy who passed away. I guess he was on vacation too. So
Yeah, that shit was crazy. He was on vacation in Mexico.
that
Fucking
sucks,
passed
dude.
away. I was like, damn, that's
Damn.
crazy.
I don't know. That might be a conspiracy you might need to look into, Money Mike.
That's fun.
Uh,
That's crazy.
but yeah, man, rest in peace to Larry Allen. That's some shitty stuff right there, man. So that sucks. I know your boy Emmett Smith was all tore up about it. I guess they were close. So, that kind of sucks. In other news, we've got soccer, but Prime stepped out, so I don't know when he comes back. We can
Yeah, I
talk
think
about
we should
soccer.
wait for that fool. Because I
Yeah,
know that fool wants to talk about Real Madrid and shit.
yeah. Let me ask
Fuck.
you this. I was kind of thinking about it. Like I know we didn't discuss about putting it on the agenda, but what's your take? And I don't really pay attention to WNBA, but I think it's kind of interesting that it's been in the news a lot
Uh-oh.
lately. And all the drama that's going on with that rookie Caitlin Clark and the way she's being treated. Now, I'm gonna give you my take, and I'll let you kind of go from there, right? But my wife asked me what I thought, if she was kind of, really getting singled out or whatever. And I told her that my honest take was like, well, I don't really watch enough WNBA to know what it's really like, right? And to kind of really know what culture is like. Like in the NFL, hey, you're a rookie, right? And it doesn't matter if you're a good rookie and your shit don't stank, like you're still gonna get treated a certain way, right? You're still gonna deal with certain stuff. Like it is what it is. You're a rookie. You got to show your work. Like congrats, you did it in college, whatever. So I don't know that it's not just something that's being magnified by the media because it's Caitlin Clark. But I will say, the more I watch it, the more I'm like, it seems a little excessive. And I know one of the players recently that she had that kind of gave her like a really rough, foul or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Homegirl didn't shy away from talking shit about it, and I thought that was interesting. And I was like, okay, well, like, what is going on here, right? Like, are people really singling her out? Like, maybe that's a Money Mike conspiracy theory, something that Money Mike might want to look into, see
No,
what's going on
yeah,
there, right? Because I
it's
could
a
see,
it's
like
a
I could,
good sell though. People want to see some
yeah.
juicy stuff, so it's like perfect. Like I don't know if they're trying to make
Well,
it
and that's what I was
racial or
thinking too.
whatever,
Like,
but like
yeah.
go for it.
Well, what I could see too is that like you got this player who's carrying a lot of attention coming from college, right? Like
She's
super high
good though.
praise,
She's
super
good.
attention. No, she's good. I agree. Like, but what I'm saying is like I don't think we've heard of a player like Caitlin Clark coming out of college for women's basketball having the amount of publicity that she's had for a while. I think for a
Be,
long time. And I think like
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. It's because all the other girls from they're just jealous of her. Like man, she I think she's
that's what I'm
sexy.
wondering.
Like
So that's
like
why I kind
sex
of want to get your
sells.
guys'
Like
input.
she's sex
Yeah.
appealing. The other girls are ugly. Like it's boring. Like it's just boring.
Well, I'm
She's
not
out
gonna say
there.
that
She's
Caitlin
out
Clark is sexy. I don't know about all that, but I get what you're
sexier
talking
than
about
the
in
other
terms
one.
of I
Sexier.
get what you're saying. Like the appeal,
Yeah,
like the
yeah. Like
attention. Like yeah, I
when you
get
see
you.
her,
I was playing
when
around,
you
but I
see
get
her
yeah,
play, when you see her play, she plays like she plays basketball different. Like
yeah,
compared to the
yeah,
other ones. The other ones are just like I don't know. They're just bothered by the way she plays or something. She just plays different. Like
yeah. No, I agree 100%. Like I can easily see it being a thing where it's like, yo, some people might have said like, hey, this girl's putting us on the map. And as a veteran player, you're probably like, what the fuck do you mean she's putting us on the map? Like
yeah,
we've been
yeah.
on the map, right? And so that might be some like resentment there. I don't know
Yeah,
because again,
but
I don't watch it enough. But I wanted to get your guys' take. I was like, oh, you know what? Fuck it. Like, if we could squeeze in some talking points and see what y'all thought, like, you know.
The WNBA needs this.
Well,
yeah,
I'm not disagreeing. Right, I'm not disagreeing.
but
But what I'm saying is, you know, like,
it's just bitches hating on bitches. They can't have nothing nice. Like
No,
they,
like my question to you, Sergio,
we
that
just lost our women
you
viewers.
you have daughters, Sergio.
Right, yeah.
So
oh man,
since
my bad.
No, you're
no, it's
good.
all good for. Like, what are you gonna watch the WNBA now that you've heard of Caitlin Clark and what she's doing and all the attention she's got? Will you watch it now?
Not really, but I won't. But like, if I'm watching ESPN,
They still can't dunk.
I'm
They
not gonna
should
change the
lower the rim a
channel.
little bit.
I'm not gonna change the channel, right? Like
Okay.
now if they're covering something about it, I'll watch it. I'll see what's going on. But I'm not gonna, but I'm not gonna look for it, or I'm not gonna watch a game. That I'd be lying if I said that.
Okay.
And then go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go.
Well, I was going to touch on something that we talked about a long time ago, and I thought it'd be great to answer because I think you mentioned that the discussion to kind of make WNBA a little bit more appealing was that they might lower the courts. And as a girl dad, like what I thought about that. And my answer to that would be no. Like I wouldn't want them to make the game easier for them.
They're
I
never
hope my
gonna
girls.
But it won't be easier. It's just it's scientifically that women can't jump higher than men.
Yeah.
But isn't that
you need to lower it down? I mean, at least
Couple
it'd be a
inches.
lot better. It'd be a lot more slam dunks. That's what people
Yeah.
love, slam dunks, getting slammed on.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
they're really good with the different sides of the ball.
Okay?
They're
Well,
not playing with the right.
Yeah.
They're not playing with the right ball. They're not playing with the right NBA. They're playing with the WNBA ball. So why not move it down one inch or whatever?
Hey, I mean that's a valid point. I mean, I'm just saying, like, for me, it's not like I'd be demanding that they change it. That's my thing. Like, if they change it, I guess that's great. But like, I wouldn't be demanding that they change it. I'd be like, well, that's just what my daughters would have to get accustomed to, or whatever.
But you would feel that your daughters, you would feel that they're making it easier for your daughters to win. That's pretty much how you see it, then, correct?
Yeah, it would. To me, it would seem like we're changing it up a bit. But like, Prime does have but I see Prime's point because in the same sense, right? Like, we don't have women's baseball, we have softball. Right? So the game's a little different, right? And so, so you do change it up in some sports, and so I can definitely understand that aspect of it. I hadn't really thought about it like Prime put it, but it's not something that I would look to have changed. If it changes, then it changes. But it's not something that I would look for. Like, I wouldn't have an issue saying, this is what you got to get used to. This is what you have to train for. This is what you have to do. That would kind of be my thing.
I think it would be a good thing if they lower it. The only reason why is because honestly, it will bring more excitement. Like Pun said, it'll be more dunking. Like, yes, fans want to see fans want to see people get posters, get posterized, dunked on. They want to see alley oops, and I think that's why Caitlin Clark is popular right now, because she can shoot it from far away. And like, it's obvious when somebody makes a fucking shot from half court, everybody goes, "Oh shit!" Like, and that's what Caitlin Clark can do. So it's like, all right, cool, she can shoot it, and that's why she's popular. But I kind of agree. Like, just lower it down so you guys could dunk. I think it'll make you guys more money. And the reason why I think Caitlin Clark is popular is because this media, they have this great white hope fucking syndrome going on and shit. Like, in the NBA, they always looking for like this white person to come and conquer, the black person and shit. Because right now the most popular, the MVP is a black girl. I forgot her name, but she's 2-time MVP. And they got called out like, oh, like, she's 2-time MVP, All-Star, blah, and she doesn't have a shoe line. And Nike, like, what's up, like? And this rookie.
Sorry, Ian. But before Caitlin Clark, there's Paige Paige UConn girl. That was Paige was the one.
Yeah, it's like
Paige was the one.
Brianna Stewart,
No, Paige, I think it's Paige.
And then the other one is UNESCO or some shit like that. Kobe used to fucking train with her.
Oh, but she's already in the league.
Yeah.
She's already. But before Caitlin was Paige, but Paige was hurt. So Caitlin Clark fucking took over that. But Paige is a red shirt junior, I think. She's got like multiple ACL tears, but before Caitlin Clark, Paige was the one.
Yeah.
And I think it's gonna be the same. Like I said, it's good for the NBA, WNBA, and I like what Matt Barnes said to because I watched a couple of their games, and they don't have their. I mean, I have to because it's on ESPN, right? So like.
Sorry, you ain't gotta justify it, Brian. You ain't gotta justify it. So it's all good.
And she's playing from freaking so.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Come on, and the guys are really giving it to her. She's
that's what I was
like a champ.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was asking.
As they should, though.
Or was it like extra? Right. And I don't disagree. Right. Yeah. That's what I said. That's what I was saying. Like I didn't want to go with the narrative that that the media is kind of pushing. Like, man, they're just being extra hard on her. For me, it was like, she's a rookie. It is what it is.
Exactly.
Now going back to something to kind of when you talked about lowering the rims and kind of business sense, I think you're right. I think that would be really smart because now that I think about it, like the biggest thing is that they also don't get paid the same amount, right? But you can't really pay them that much money when they're not bringing in that much money.
Yeah.
And so, like you said, if you're now dunking, if you're making it a little bit more exciting, then you might get more viewership, and now you got more viewership, then you got more money. So that makes sense. From that aspect, I would say definitely kind of do that. So, and like they said, I mean, even good, bad press is good press. I mean, hey, they're getting the press right now. It's an ESPN every like 30 seconds.
Thanks. And like I said, she is good. She's a rookie though, and she's going through her rookie pains. But I think she is. I hope she develops and fucking shoots the fucking lights out, and wins the championship.
She's running the game. She's gonna ball out.
Yeah.
I mean, she's taking her lumps, dude. She's taking her lumps, and you know what? She's not out here. Yeah. She's not out here bitching either. Not that I know of. She's not really out here like griping.
That's what I like.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like you're taking your shit. You're not coming out here as entitled. Like whatever people think that you might have been entitled, and maybe that's why they're going a little harder than they normally would. Like it is what it is. Like she's taking it. So I think that's pretty good. So that's pretty cool, man. I mean, I thought that was interesting. Thought I'd cover base on that. And then as far as mentioning what I watch, being a girl that would I watch basketball or WNBA more? No, but I will say I'm actually watching softball now a lot more. In fact, I was watching the World Series for college softball because my little one, she made club, so she's on a club team, and so my fees are gonna start stacking up pretty soon. So she'll be on a traveling team eventually. This is the first year. And then next year she'll be 10 and under, and that's kind of really when they do the traveling. So there'll be like tournaments in Utah, California, Nevada, or whatever. But being that my wife is from UCLA, we're cheering UCLA on, and for sure, dude, I was watching college softball on ESPN, so we were definitely hyping up my little one to watch that. So that's kind of cool to pick up on different sports, especially in the house. And I mean, unfortunately, UCLA got knocked out, so that kind of fucking sucks. But yeah, dude, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool to watch that. So, hopefully, the girls' college softball gets a bit more attention in our house, and then. Oh yeah. Oh, dude, she was. I mean, like I said, we started picking it up in the playoffs, and yeah, Maya Brady was I've known for a while, but I never really watched the game. And I was curious to see if my little one would really take to watching the games. And that's kind of what made us watch the games even more. But yeah, dude, Maya Brady was balling. That was their stud. But yeah.
What is she playing? What team?
Shortstop, UCLA.
Oh, okay.
She was a shortstop UCLA. This was her last game, unfortunately, so she's done. But yeah, dude, she was balling, and honestly, it felt like as she went, the team went. So like I know that they were on fire, but I think her last 5 at bats, it's like she struggled. Like they had her number, so she didn't do anything. I mean, it kind of. I mean, the team is really good. From what I understand, they're pretty young too.
Yeah, but that was her last game and shit.
That was her last game, dude. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah,
I mean, the crazy thing is, I wonder if they could continue their league, or they could create a league.
There's a professional league,
but where though? Like for women's softball?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Oh,
I just learned about it because they were talking about other players that were for sure going to be moving on to the professional, level, like right away. So I would assume
Olympics, softball.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's definitely Olympics. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure some of these girls will be on those teams as well.
For sure, Brandon's gonna be there.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude, the pitcher for Stanford, which is who beat UCLA, fuck, that girl's a beast. So every game that I saw, which I'm not gonna say we saw a lot, maybe like 5 games tops, right? The pitchers had like maybe like 3, 4, 5 strikeouts tops, right? A lot of it is, you get them to pop up, you get them out, defensive plays, whatever. You don't really have like a pitcher that was dominant. Well, the pitcher for Stanford, from what I understand, she's the only one that was pitching. She's pitched all their games. And she's the player of, of the year or whatever. And, dude, she had like 12 strikeouts on UCLA. And UCLA was like an offensive like powerhouse. She had like 12 fucking strikeouts, dude. She had Maya Brady's number. Which I thought was insane. So like, yeah, like it's kind of cool to see that dynamic, right? Like I'm used to baseball, so it's kind of interesting to learn the different dynamics and how they pitch and all that. But I thought it was cool, man. And so yeah, like I'm sure she'll be moving on. I don't know if that pitcher for Stanford's a senior. She may not be. But yeah, I thought it was pretty cool, dude.
See, the thing I'm thinking about is for, since now they're gonna pay, they are gonna pay, colleges have to pay the players now with the new ruling, and fucking the NCAA finally agreed, like, all right, fuck it, let's play the players. So it's like, why not just create a league with colleges? I know it's gonna be hard, but it's just because people recognize the college more than they recognize the professional teams. You get me?
Right.
So it's like, why not just agree to create a league, a softball league, women's softball league, whatever, through colleges, UCLA Bruins, professional, softball team, fucking USC Children's, and just go like that and just pay the players so they can continue to be on the team, not necessarily go to school, but just be on the team, develop, the younger players, move up to be a coach. And that's how, like a professional team. The thing I want is name recognition. Because if you told me like the women's softball has a professional league, I was like, I didn't know.
I didn't know that until recently.
Yeah, if you tell me, oh, name a team, I was like, I don't know. But if you tell me like, if you tell me like, yo, if UCLA Bruins have a softball team, hell yeah, they do. Shit, if you fucking Stanford has one too, fucking USC has one too. I'm sure Washington. I'm sure all the colleges have a fucking softball team. So it's like, if you guys are gonna pay the players, why not just continue it into a professional league? And that's how you make money. And that's how you help these players continue with their team that they've grown accustomed to, and you already have the recognition of the fans who like, yo, I went to UCLA, I'm a root for UCLA professional team, and and that's how I think that's how I hope it goes, or somebody's smart enough to continue that, because it's like when you told me professional softball team, blank. I was like, oh, fuck. I think for me, I thought after their college career, that's it. They're done. They have to go live a a normal life, get a fucking 9-to-5 job, and good luck and shit. But I mean, hopefully somebody, like I said, hopefully somebody's smart enough to continue that idea to make a softball team, a professional softball league with college teams, because it's just name recognition. You recognize the name more than you recognize the random team that's from the professional league and shit.
Yeah. I don't know. It sounds like there might be multiple ones, but I know that they talked about one during the UCLA game that I was watching, which I thought was interesting. But I mean, that would be cool, but I don't know that you could get away with doing it as a college, because it kind of defeats the purpose, right? Like, it's a college and now you got professional players. You could probably keep the name, but just not call it like UCLA. Like, maybe you'd be like Los Angeles Bruins, or like, whatever, like California Trojans or whatever, like you could probably have a spinoff like that, right? And use the same kind of like logo or a modified logo. That'd be kind of cool. And I do agree with you that like name recognition would be better for the sport and for the players than to say, oh, Maya Brady is going to go to, to this professional team, and then us know like, oh yeah, Maya Brady plays for his team. Like I don't think that's the case. And we only know Maya Brady because we know football, in that sense. We knew that, hey, Tom Brady's got a niece. She plays softball. But like you said, you didn't even know she played for UCLA. No. I knew she played for UCLA before I even watched the season, but because, we're a UCLA household. So I knew that part, and I hated Tom Brady. But
so here's something, guys. Women professional fast pitch. There's two teams. They're called the Vipers and the Texas Smoke.
Yeah.
Do you know how much they get paid?
Nope. How much?
$20.30 an hour.
Oh,
damn. Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah. That's the highest level. As of May 27, 2024, the average hourly pay for a professional softball player in California is $20.30.
Huh. That is interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm seeing three. I see there's also a National Pro Fast Pitch, and then there's an Athletes Unlimited Women's Professional Softball. I would have to go back and watch the game to see which one they were talking about that they would go to. But yeah, like I agree with you. Like, it would have been cool to know that they go on to somewhere else. But like, yeah, like I'm on the AU, the athletes unlimited softball, and right here, the pitcher for Tennessee signed with AU Pro Softball.
Oh.
So I'm curious. That's interesting that they've got multiple leagues.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks, because then you're competing against each other, and then
exactly. And so that's why I think they just create one league. Like I mean, the school is still gonna try to pay you, but if the school could still get money back by revenue, by people tuning in, then that's how you make your money back. That's how you fucking get your money back, by paying the players, and you continue the league by having Maya Brady pitch for your team and shit, and hopefully bringing you the money and shit.
Yeah. Well, Maya Brady's a shortstop, so she wouldn't pitch. But yes.
Oh, okay, really.
Yeah.
But still, she's name recognition.
For sure.
She'll bring in she'll bring in the eyes because people recognize her name.
Yeah. And I think she might have been their career home run leader for UCLA in terms of women's softball.
Okay.
So I thought that was pretty cool. I was like, all right, that's cool. But yeah, dude, that was interesting. Yo,
how about soccer?
Yeah, I was about to say, Brian, we were waiting for you. We didn't want to.
Yeah, it's a bad weekend, man. As a Barcelona fan, Real Madrid lifted their 15th championship. So that means America lifted its 15th championship. Real Madrid lifted the 15th championship. It was, why I'm not gonna hate. Congrats to them. They're a super team, and now that Mbappe is gonna come, it's gonna be even more dangerous. So Barcelona better get their shit together. But congrats to them.
Did you watch
to
the
the
game,
Real
bud?
Madrid. Yeah, I did. I
Yeah,
fell
but
asleep. I fell asleep at the end, but
yeah,
they
I
won.
turned it off. I turned it
Yeah,
off because I was like, fucking Dortmund. Dortmund should have won if
they're
they
playing good, but
they have to convert. Where you gotta make whenever you get a chance to score, you gotta score.
yeah,
They
man, and yeah,
in the first half they had like three chances to score and
yeah,
they
yeah,
couldn't. Man, I was like,
yeah,
as soon as they missed those chances, I was like, God damn it, fucking Real Madrid's gonna
yeah.
come back in the second half and
Straight
fucking win the
killers.
game.
They straight
Yeah,
killers.
yeah,
So
man.
congrats to them,
Yeah,
and
they
congrats to America.
yeah, también.
America, America is like another, the Real Madrid of Mexico.
Everybody hates.
So yeah,
Yeah. I will say, I didn't watch the game. I did keep track of it though because my father-in-law is a big Americas fan, and he's always
Oh,
talking
okay.
shit. Because I don't really root for America. I grew up with my family rooting for Chivas,
Chivas.
so I don't really root for America. But I noticed that there was some controversy against Cruz Azul because of that penalty kick.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw some different takes. I saw one where they're like, "Oh, the dude dragged his foot looking for the penalty or whatever."
man, you earned the
Yeah,
penalty.
Yeah, it was a penalty. Yes, like those type of penalties you hate because you could tell he did
Yeah,
drag his feet, but
yeah,
the defender still slid. Like, why are you
exactly.
sliding? Why are
Why
you
you sliding
sliding?
there?
Yeah, why are you sliding in the penalty area?
Yeah, yeah,
And like the player, the America player, yes, he could have like lifted up his leg to like avoid the challenge,
yeah,
but he's gonna drag his leg to get contact and to force the referee to call a penalty, and it was the correct call. As much as I was rooting against it, I was like, yeah, you're
yeah.
right. It was correct.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
I just figured I'd ask since you guys are way more
no,
into it
yeah,
than I
dude.
am. So
Yeah, and then fucking Real Madrid getting fucking Mbappe, like, man, that team is, I don't know how, but they just keep. I don't know if it's just like good luck or what the fuck, but like that team just gets better and better. Like, you just won the championship, and you're still gonna get fucking like the major the biggest superstar in the sport and shit. So it's like,
yeah,
fuck, dude, you're just getting riches on riches and shit. So it's
yeah,
crazy and shit, man.
Real Madrid way, man. They had
Yeah,
from the Galacticos, Zidane, they had Ronaldo, Beckham. They had all these guys, man. So that's what they do.
yeah, and I'm sure there's a bunch of conspiracies about them too, about that whole soccer federation, like always favoring them and shit. But yeah, shit's crazy how fortunate they are, and like how it's funny how a bunch of teams are getting investigated for fucking fair play or financial play and shit, and
yeah,
Real Madrid just continues to like spend money and bring in the best players, and they get no investigation. So it's like, there's something there, but you're like, nobody's gonna investigate it. All right, cool, let's forget about
yeah.
it then.
So it's a little bit like the rich get richer kind of thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And like
Gotcha,
I
gotcha.
said, they just won the championship. They won it fair and square. But the whole Mbappe deal, where he's pretty much coming as a free agent, and they're gonna pay him like a big ass signing bonus. But it's like, wait, like, so there's nobody investigating how this team has so and so players over here that are great, and they're still getting another great player, but yet you're investigating this other team for spending too much money on a player, and they still have mediocre players, and they're getting penalized for spending too much. But this team over here is like, that's why I tell you, Sergio, this shit is like Spanish soccer is like F1.
Yeah, there you go.
It's like you're just like, wait, is there some shit going on behind the scenes that we're not aware of,
Yeah,
or is this like what the fuck? Like, something's going on here that like
yeah,
and yeah, like I like the way you told me about F1 is like, yo, like something's going on here.
Yeah,
that shit doesn't add up and shit.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
you want certain people to win somehow, because it's good for business or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been some good Money Mike shit to cover, with his conspiracy theories.
I know, man. Fucking Money Mike just dropped off. And shit.
I don't know where he dropped off. I hope that shit doesn't fuck up the stream though, because I don't know that it had enough time to download his shit. So we might have to have him log on later on, so that he uploads his shit. But yeah, man, I got to start watching a little bit more soccer, especially the Champions League. I've never really paid attention to the Champions League.
Yeah.
But that would be kind of something that's interesting. And then I never really understood like relegation kind of bullshit, until Ted Lasso. I was like, oh, I know what relegation is now.
Okay.
So
yeah, you got to get into it. You got to pay attention to it. Yeah, like the way I got into it was the English Premier League, which is it's a top league, and I get it now. Like, okay, because I remember when I first watched soccer, it's like, fuck, I hate it when they pass the ball back to the goalie. I'm like, why the fuck are you passing it back? Like, dude, like, yeah. And now it's like, okay, now I get it. Now it's to relieve the pressure, pass it back, and then start all over again, start the attack over again. So, yeah, dude, and that's how I got it from that English Premier League. But también ellos también they have that little battle of is there some shit going on behind the scenes where there's favoritism towards one team, and there's other teams getting fucking condemned and shit. So it's weird, dog. Like some weird fucking politics behind the scene and shit.
Yeah.
Every you got your politics with the MLS, you got your politics with your Mexican league, your La Liga, even the fucking Salvador league. There's always politics, man, and that's what makes sports the way it is. Yeah, but the Premier League is the top. Premier Liga, they're right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, you need to get into it. It's really fun. It's really
it's entertaining.
Entertaining. Yeah, exactly. The only thing about the Premier League is that it's like at 4, 5, 6 in the morning, Saturdays and Sundays.
Well, I'm an F1 fan, so I'm an F1 fan, so I'm up early anyways, bro. I'm up like at 3 in the morning, watching qualifying or practice. So it doesn't really, I was telling Caesar like, oh yeah, I'm up anyways early for that shit. I think for me, what was hard was understanding all the different leagues that soccer has.
Yeah.
Like that was kind of hard for me to kind of wrap my head around. I'm like, fuck, like, wait, who? What? Like, why is this, Mexican national player on some European team? Like that took me a while to kind of really get and understand how it kind of works. And now that I kind of understand, like, there's the Premier League, there's, the Champions League, there's La Liga, there's all these different leagues, then it kind of starts to make sense,
Well, the Champions is a tournament of all the teams in different leagues.
Yeah.
Well, of the La Liga, of the German League. Well, we also got the German League. We got the Italian League.
So Germany is the Bundesliga, right? The
European. So Champions is all the European clubs.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So the way I thought about it is like all the leagues are like division in the NFL. The division like the NFC Division West or NFC West and shit. Like, so say like Premier League, the English clubs, they're in the NFC West. The German league, they're in the NFC South. The Italian league, they're in the NFC North, and then the Spanish teams, they're in the NFC East. And so in those leagues, whoever finishes the top 4 move up to Champions League. And so Champions League is pretty much the playoffs.
Yeah.
But when you finish in your league top 4, when you move up to Champions League, it's for next season. It's not for the current season.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So it's just like so right now, pretty much all the leagues are over. So if your team finishes in top 4 next year, starting what is it, September of this year, that's when Champion League starts. So that's when the playoff starts for the previous league year.
Gotcha.
And that's how that shit's confusing, but that's how you gotta understand it and shit.
Yeah. Okay.
So all the leagues are like in the divisions, and then when you move up to Champions Leagues, that's the playoffs.
Okay.
But still, like during the Champions League, the new league starts for your divisions.
Yeah.
If you understand that, so it's like your team still goes on, and that's how you play. And then this whole like country, that's the whole another tournament, like the Euros that are coming up. That's when you play for your Mexico league, your Mexican national team, your U.S. and that's what's coming up. So so pretty much all these players are playing like in their home team, which is their team within division and shit. So that's how I know right now. Chucky Lozano, that fool plays for, I think he's in PSV. I think it's a German league.
Yeah.
And I know that fool just got signed to fucking San Diego for MLS and shit. So I was like, oh shit, that's a good move for them and shit. So fucking.
Yeah. I think that's the crazy part is like understanding like they can play wherever, you know.
Yeah, because I mean, pretty much you got to understand like the European soccer is top of the league, top notch. So every player that's in the soccer league, they want to go play European because that's where they know the top money is there, and they'll get there's better experience to gain from that league, from either of those leagues, whether it's English, German, Italian, Spanish. Even like fucking even some African teams have fucking good players and shit. So like if you're it, go for it.
That's why Mexico. That's why everybody always talks shit about Mexico. I think they have the most players out in Europe than any other country, and their national team sucks. So
But as a player, you still get that experience, and hopefully, when you come to your national team, you can take that experience, up and bring up your team. But sometimes it's not fucking. That's not the case.
Yeah. Well, I mean, sometimes it's coaching, anyways, too. So it's like,
and there's a lot of politics involved as well.
Yeah. I for sure, I can agree to that. But that makes sense. So I've been trying to, focus a little bit more on soccer so that I can contribute a little bit more. But that's why we were waiting on Prime. We didn't want to jump into soccer without having you cover Prime because that's a strong suit for you too. So yeah, man, that was awesome. I didn't watch any of the UFC. If you guys want to move on to UFC, I didn't watch anything, so I didn't.
I didn't watch. I watched the highlights. I didn't watch the fight.
Yeah, it was boring fights, but Islam, the champion, won. Had to do what he had to do. I mean,
the champion that's the fool that's trained by fucking Khabib. Khabib, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, Poirier gave him a good fight, but put him to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was boring. It was a boring fight, but I mean, that's what you get with UFC. It could be good. It could be really electric, and sometimes it could be just boring fight. But
what I know about the champion that for that one is that he beats him mostly by submission.
Yeah,
and there's no fucking real like there's no like boxing like head up fucking let's swing at it and shit. For him it's more fucking let's get to the ground and fucking
submission.
I'll beat you. Yeah, submission. I'll beat you by choking you out and shit.
Yeah,
and
that's how he won.
Yeah, that the fans don't. They like that, but they
want the dramatic knockout.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I think that's why I kind of didn't watch because I was like, this was gonna win because he's gonna submission him. So it's like, and he did it.
Yeah, I know that Islam won. That's all I know. And I know Poirier. The name was familiar, so I was like, all right, but I didn't watch it. And then Unfortunately,
We got
go ahead, man.
McGregor 303 next.
Is he gonna fight, or I think I heard he got postponed, right, or something like that, or
No.
what happened?
That's that Tyson and
The Tyson fight got
postponed. Nah, he's scheduled to fight. I haven't seen anything.
Oh, okay.
On McGregor.
Let me double check.
Let me see, but let me double check. But McGregor Chandler are scheduled to fight.
Okay.
June 29th, 7 p.m. And I think it's being taken place at in Europe. No, sorry, no. T-Mobile Arena.
Yeah.
T-Mobile.
Oh, the news conference got postponed. That's what got postponed.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, he was out partying.
It got canceled. Yeah. There's a picture of him making
his
out
wife.
with some chicks. Yeah. Partying.
McGregor?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
McGregor's fucking. He should be Michael Chandler, man. I mean, Chandler's good, but McGregor's a superstar. He said walk through him.
It's still on for sure. Yeah, I'll watch that one.
Yeah, McGregor is always a draw, dude. He's always a good fighter.
Yeah, I'll watch that one.
All with the shenanigans, just like the commission.
Hey, well, that's why I got canceled, right? Because he was somewhere culo arriba. Straight like commish.
Amanece culo arriba.
Hey, Pun, have you watched the old episode, the last week or not? The last episode, episode 4, on YouTube.
Where he
watched the last episode?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. What did he do?
Oh, the last scene, he was like, your ass comes up, Mom, might be mobile. That shit had me rolling, dog. Rolling.
Oh, bro, you were in the clouds, but that shit was funny when you're like, Caesar had commish just shook when he was talking about the sale of the team. And Commish could not let that shit go. I mean, whoever was in the room was about to beat him since he wouldn't shut up.
Commish was going crazy. Commish is going crazy.
Oh man.
Yeah, we told him they're gonna kick his ass to the bathroom next time. You know.
We're moving on to what, Monaco?
Monaco, yeah, we can move on to Monaco, dude. Like you said, that UFC fight was a little boring. Monaco was boring as fuck, except for maybe the first lap. Not even the first lap. I mean, not even the first lap, bro. The first 10 seconds, fucking
crash, right?
Yeah, fucking Magnuson's dumbass. Just straight took him out. I mean, he was already like 17th or whatever. And he just took Checo out. I mean, it became a big deal because it was a bad crash. I mean, a really bad crash. But luckily, no one got hurt. But like, from my understanding, it cost Red Bull like over $2 million on damages to that car. And like, from what I was hearing is that the team only really allotted for $2 million in damages throughout the season because they didn't expect to have something this bad happen to any of their cars. And so, they work with allegedly like almost like a cap, right? As to how much money they can spend throughout the year.
Who's they?
The teams.
Like the team?
The teams can only spend a certain amount of money allegedly throughout the year on improvements, on research, on design, whatever, repairs and shit like that. And so, now they've got $2 million less to be able to work on either designs or testing and shit like that. And so, supposedly it's a big deal, which I think is interesting because like we talked about the politics, right? Like Magnuson, this dude's already, they're only allowed like a certain amount of penalty points in terms of like shit that they do on the course. And dude's already got 10 for all the other stupid shit he's done on the track, which is not too bad, but like I said, they give penalty points however the fuck they want. And so it was interesting that they didn't even investigate. They said, no, it's a racing incident. It's not a big deal. But like, dude, like it was a pretty bonehead move. It split between like, oh no, Checo kind of should have gave him space. no, Magnussen was like, he knows that the track cuts in. He should have just got off the gas. I mean, even his own teammate was like, yeah, I don't really know what he was trying to do there. He should have just backed off or whatever. But they didn't even investigate. Like, I've seen them issue fucking penalty points for way less, and you caused a massive crash that could have literally hurt someone pretty bad, but you chalked it up to an incident. Whereas I think they gave a penalty point to someone in the race on the same lap, if I'm not mistaken, for the Alpine team, which also became a big deal, which is one of the drivers, which is Ocon and Pierre Gasly. Ocon got super aggressive, went in on a turn on his teammate, and ended up kind of going over that guy's wheel, and it fucked up Ocon's car. And then ultimately, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think they maybe got a point, if I'm not mistaken, but it ruined Ocon's car. And so it was, he was shot or whatever, but they still penalized him. They penalized him for an unsafe maneuver or whatever. And I'm like, okay, so you penalized him on the first lap, right? Because that was what they said was like, no, because it was on the first lap. It hadn't even finished the lap. It was a racing incident. It was like, but you didn't give Magnussen, who caused a huge crash that took out his teammate as well. Like, you also took out your teammate, and there's no even investigation. Like, you just chalked it up to whatever. And a far lesser thing, you penalized Ocon, which ultimately was a big deal, and apparently the guy won't be back next year to race for Alpine, which he wasn't going to have a contract anyway, so it wasn't really a big deal. Like, I guess it just kind of solidified it that he wasn't coming back. But it was still pretty stupid to put both teams together, put both of those guys together. Those guys have history, by the way. Gasly and Ocon have history in terms of that they don't like each other. So it's pretty stupid that you would put both of them together. I get that they're both French and the racing team is a French team, but for me, I never found that it made sense, and it kind of just seems like it came to a head. So that was interesting. But yeah, after that, the race was boring as shit. Because there was that big crash, they were allowed to come into the pit because it's a red flag, so they come into the pit. And this year they changed the rule where you can work on your car, and you can change tires. So they changed tires, and they were like, "Yeah, we're good to go. We don't need to pit anymore." And so Monaco is one of those tracks where strategy is key when you're using pit stops. But when you're not using pit stops, it's really hard to pass. So because no one really needed to pit anymore, especially not in the front, nothing really happened.
Yeah, the race was over. Yeah,
the race was over.
Pretty much. That's the who won it? Leclerc, right?
Leclerc won it, which I thought was fine. Like, I wasn't upset about it. Like, Leclerc, he's one of those where he's like, he's highly talented, should have won. Sometimes things don't go his way. But he finally won in literally like his home fucking race. Like, this is where the kid grew up. Like, literally grew up in Monaco. So that was kind of cool. And I was also rooting for the guy that came in second place, Piastri, which last year was a rookie. So this year, he kind of gets to do his second year, and he's been pretty good. He's had some like unfair things happen to him that he didn't get to finish. But I was happy for him to come in second place. I was hoping he'd win too. But yeah, the race was boring. In fact, the third and fourth and fifth place guys, which one of them was Max Verstappen, the other guy was George Russell, one of the guys for Mercedes, they said the race was boring as shit. They literally came out and said, man, that race was boring as shit. They got to do something. They're like, they got to change it where they make mandatory pit stops. They even joked around like, fuck it, make 5 mandatory pit stops or refueling. Bring that back. Because back then, you used to have to refuel. I mean, I'm sure you maybe remember way back in the days, you had to refuel as part of your pit stop. And now they kind of changed it where like you have to have enough gas in your car to finish the race, so you don't need to put gas. You might need to come in and do tires. And in some races, there is a mandatory pit stop because you have to do like a different compound of tire, right? Whether you use soft, hard, medium, you can't use the same tire twice. You can, but you have to have a different compound somewhere in between. And so that wasn't a requirement then because you already had the pit stop that happened during the red flag, and you didn't need to pit anymore. So the other kind of topic that came out of that was like, hey, we're glad Leclerc won, but it was a boring ass fucking race. And so they're talking about contemplating changing it up for next year, where they're either making mandatory pit stops or things like that, because it's a historic track, and because it's it's a city track, it's a street track, it's a street circuit. There's not much you can do to really change it, So the only other way you could really change the outcome of the race is by making mandatory pit stops, or changing it up like that. And that that would be it. It's more of a historic track than anything else.
Yeah.
But yeah, it wasn't it wasn't that exciting or whatever, or make it a little bit even so the cars are passing each other more, because at the lower levels like F2 and F3 there was way more passing, and I think like there was like only like 7 overtakes the whole race, and they were towards the back, where it's not even worth any points for them.
But wait, why was there more passing in F2 and F3s, do you think?
Because the cars are a little bit more evenly matched, in terms of in terms of that, and so they're able to pass a little bit easier. They're closer together. Whereas like at F1 at that level, it's kind of like soccer, like we talked about, right? If you got that money, your top those top 3, top 4 teams like McLaren, Ferrari, Mercedes, Red Bull, like you've got that money, you're able to put it into the cars, into your drivers or whatever. The smaller teams, you got to do what you can as best as you can, and so it's going to be harder for you to overtake or whatever. And the cars are so tightly kind of within each other, right, that like unless you're just dominating, their car is as good as yours, and so it's just really hard to overtake. But yeah, Monaco was not exciting this year.
I watched the race. Like, it was so Leclerc, that he hit the pole.
Yeah, he had pole and he won. Like, he never
so
looked
that's
back.
why I was like, that's what I heard and I read too. That pretty much when he run the pole, he pretty much won the race because there's really no passing there. The cars, if like you said, if there's only mandatory pit stops, then maybe somebody could pass them. But they're like, nah, there wasn't really mandatory. The crash happened in the beginning, and that's it. Like, that's the only exciting thing that happened. And after that, like, Leclerc just won it from start to finish.
Yeah,
like they were like, there's really no like sweat in it because he just went off and took it, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, at one point, second place was getting closer to him, but just it wasn't enough. And then, as far as like trying to see like what Max Verstappen was going to do, Mercedes had the strategy where they're like, listen, man, just keep him back there, like open up that gap, just keep him back there for Mercedes. So Mercedes was just kind of driving slow to keep him back there. So it's not like Mercedes was going after third place, which was the other Ferrari, to say like, no, go get him. They were telling him, hey, keep him back there, keep it chill, because we don't want you to waste your tires. We need you to go to the end, because again, they weren't going to pit anymore. So they're like, no, like don't go after third place. Fuck it, settle for fourth. And just make it really hard for fifth place Verstappen to pass you, because it's hard to pass. So it wasn't like there was a battle to say, oh well, at least they were going after third. No, they were content to say, we're going to keep fourth, don't even go after third. So that was also kind of boring, right? Because the best driver, or with the best car technically, didn't even get to do anything. So we'll see what Canada's like. There's a race this weekend, so we'll see what Canada's like.
Okay.
And
what time is the race? Or when is the race?
It should be Sunday, and it should be. I don't think it should be too crazy because it's in Canada.
I'm sure it's so it's gonna be probably like midday for us.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, it's going to be Sunday at 11 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah, which is cool too, because Friday is practice. First practice is at 10:30 a.m. Second practice is at 2 p.m. on Friday. Then Saturday you've got the last practice, which is FP3 at 9:30, and then you got qualifying at 1 p.m. So this should be a little bit more exciting than fucking Monaco for sure. And you don't got to wake up early as shit to watch the next Grand Prix, which is in Canada. So we'll see. hopefully it's better. I mean, it's intriguing now because the teams are closer together in points. So we'll see. The narrative is like, oh, Red Bull has lost it. I still don't buy it. Again, I'm a Checo fan, and yeah, I root for Red Bull because Checo's with Red Bull. But like, I still think Red Bull is the top dog. Teams are allowed to hit a fucking slump. I still think like, Red Bull is gonna pull away. I don't think, the media is gonna hype it up like, oh, Red Bull, they're down and out, they're blah blah blah. I'll believe it when I see it.
Oh, okay.
I think that's kind of like, when they talk about like, let's say Real Madrid. Oh, now that they're going to have a bad year now. Like, really? You'll believe it when you see it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what it comes down to. But yeah, that's it for F1. We're almost at that 2-hour mark. Do you want to pop open some cards? I mean,
yeah, go.
I know Money Mike.
Oh, you want me to start?
I can start. Let's see what we got. So,
go for it.
All right. So this is one of the boxes that I got, which is select draft picks. This is one of the packs. Let's see what I get. All right. There's 5 cards in this pack. See what kind of rookies we get. Here we go. We got, first one is Bryce Young.
Okay.
All right, here we go. They all look like they've got a hologram or whatever. Oh, this is a Juju. So I guess it's anybody in reality, not just.
Oh, okay.
So I got Juju.
In the college uniform and shit?
Yeah. That's what it looks like. Kenny McIntosh. I'm not sure. Did he get drafted this year?
I think so. Yeah, it's a rookie card.
I got a weird throwback Lawrence Taylor. And then, well, don't show this to Money Mike, but I got a Eli Manning.
Oh shit!
So we'll see what that's like. So I'll let you do a pack now, see what you got on your end.
Let me see. So I got Illusions, Panini Illusions. Fucking 6 cards per pack.
Okay.
Let me see. I haven't opened a pack in a minute too.
I know, right? So I was like, all right.
Okay. Well, I don't want to mess up the edges and shit.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so first card is it a Justin Fields?
Oh, okay. All right.
That's good.
Gonna see one in Matthew.
Oh shit. Josh Jacobs card.
Okay. All right.
That's good. Oh shit, I got an Aaron Rodgers.
Oh.
The Jets. Okay.
The Jets.
And I got a Jaden Reed.
Okay. All right.
I got a Dorian Thompson-Robinson. Okay, you see
DTR.
You
got DTR. Oh, DTR.
And then I got this Mystic Jaren Hall. Quarterback, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Never. He's a backup then?
Didn't he go to Miami? I mean, not Miami, Minnesota?
Yeah, he's in a Minnesota team, but is a rookie card there? I'd never heard of this one.
All right. So the next one I'm going to open up is from a pack that I bought, or a box that I bought last year that I just never opened up. I'm going to open up this one. It's another Panini brand. These will be from last year, so we'll see what's in here. I don't know what this is all about. All right. So first card up. Oh, shit. Look at that. First card up. My boy, Josh Allen. Go Bills. Okay. Yeah, buddy. Okay. Next card up. Regular, just Adam Thielen. Nothing special. Regular cards. Justin Fields. So you got him as a rookie. So here's Justin Fields' regular card. So this is his rookie card, I would assume, right?
Yeah, I would think so. What year is that? What year is the pack?
This is from 23, so maybe not. It would have been 22, then would have been his rookie year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this is not his rookie card. Garrett Wilson. We got a Garrett Wilson.
Okay.
James Conner. Okay. Pat Mahomes. Nothing
That's
special on them. You know, the regular cards. I don't see any special like holograms. Campbell. You know, Jordan Addison. We just talked about him earlier in the podcast. Julius Brent. Not sure. You know who he is. Christian Watson. And then there is a special card. This one is a stargazing, and it's Jordan Love. So it's looks like it's a little bit different card. So we'll see what to look that up. We could do maybe if you want to do 3 packs total each, or you want to do 4 packs, whatever. Brian, you're gonna have to get in on these packs next time.
Let me open this big pack up. So I could get it out the way. Hey, we should have 3.
Okay,
it's cool, and then we'll open the rest next time and shit.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's a good way to end it. To end the stream. Yeah. See if there's anything that comes up.
All right, guys. This is 30 pack. All right, so it's fucking a lot. Let me see. Justin Fields.
Okay. All right.
I got Keenan Allen, who's not on the team anymore with the Chargers. Fucking Sam Howell, I think.
Okay.
Still with the team. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor, it's a good pick.
Okay.
George Pickens.
Okay. Is that from this year? So it's not his rookie card then?
No, It doesn't say rookie.
Okay.
I got a Justin Jefferson.
Hey, big money man right there, Mr. Moneybags.
Oh, I got an Odell Beckham.
Oh, okay.
With the Ravens. Mike Evans. Buccaneers. This is what is it? Dalton Schultz.
Dalton Schultz. Okay.
DeAndre Swift, not on the team anymore.
Not on the team no more.
Let me see. This is Sam Hubbard.
Defense. Okay.
Oh shit, Matthew Stafford.
Oh, there you go. Is that a regular card or is that
no, it's a regular card. Yeah.
Okay.
This is Desmond Ridder. Sorry ass quarterback.
Yep. Got the boot, or not even the boot, but he's not starting.
Oh look, Harrison.
Oh, Mr. Controversial. Oh,
it's going up in price right now, baby.
Ooh, there you go, Mr. Women Belong in the Kitchen.
Yeah, George is what is it? Jarrett Alexander, cornerback.
Okay.
All right. AJ Brown.
All right.
This is Joe Mixon.
Okay.
With the white uniform.
With
I
the
like that.
White uniform. Maybe get George to take it from you. Yeah, get Commish to buy it.
Cooper Kupp.
Okay. Oh, you didn't get a Puka. Or else if you would have got a Puka, Commish would have been all over
it. Zach Ertz. Good card. Zach Ertz. Christian Kirk.
All right.
I got this red zone TJ Watt.
Okay.
Which is different.
Right. Okay.
I got a Cortland Sutton red zone also.
All right.
Which is different. Okay, I got this Thunder and Lightning.
Oh.
Jalen Hurts with DeAndre Swift.
Okay. All right.
Not on the team anymore. Oh shit. I got a Jamar Chase. Seal of approval.
Oh, okay.
It's good.
Oh,
it's good.
Commish my cream all over that one.
Oh, Drew Sanders rookie card. Okay.
Quarterback? No. Drew Sanders.
I don't know what it doesn't say.
It looks like a safety.
Yeah, he was wearing a safety number.
Yeah.
What is it? A rookie card? Jacorin Bennett. Probably a defensive player also.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. No clue who that guy is.
Tucker Kraft.
Maybe. Might have picked him up on my waiver.
Ricky Derek Hall, defensive player.
Okay.
Nolan Smith, rookie card.
Okay.
And last one is a Cam Smith, rookie card.
Okay, all right.
Cam Smith Dolphins? Yeah, Dolphin. I think it's a cornerback.
All right.
But yeah, that's it. That's the 30 pack.
All right, so let's do this. I'm gonna let you choose the next pack. I got 5 left. So we're gonna go 1. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Go 4.
4. All right, let's see what we got with 4. All right, will be my last pack for today. See if I get something special. All right. Oh, I got a old school Ray Lewis.
Okay.
Oh, look at that, Mr. Other Moneybags, Jalen Waddle.
Okay.
Got Mr. Jalen Waddle. Jamal Williams. Okay. All right.
Let's go.
All right. Okay. I got rookie card, Mr. Njigba.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That's tight.
But here's a good one. You chose a good one. It's a special card. It's a Enfuego. So he's on fire. And none other than CJ Stroud.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's good money right there.
Good shit, Caesar. That's a good pack to end it on for me. So let's hope we end it on a good one for you. So in case you guys haven't seen it, maybe somebody looks it up, shoots us an email, or puts it in the comments if anybody ever comments on this shit anyways. But we got a nice little CJ Stroud prime.
Enfuego, what is it?
Enfuego.
What's the brand?
Panini. Panini Select.
Oh, okay, let me see. Okay, that's
There we go.
Well, it's going as much as like 17, 15.
Okay. Hey, fuck that.
Yeah.
I'll take it. That pays for the box itself right there.
Yeah, if it's like graded, it could be as much as like 100. But you have to have it graded and shit like that.
All right. Well,
but yeah, dude, that's a good price.
Yeah. Good pick on that pack, Steve.
All right, my turn. Pick a card, pick a pack.
Prime, pick a card. Prime, pick a pack.
Let me see. This is 1.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, he went with 4 as well. Oh.
4. All right, I'm gonna go with 4.
Got a theme
right
here. Put it in putting Fuego in a sleeve.
Yeah, CJ Stroud is he won the Rookie of the Year that year, buddy. So that's definitely a good card.
He is now.
All right, here we go. My last pack right here. All right, first card is Jaleel McLaughlin, Denver Broncos. Don't know what the fuck that is.
Nope.
Running back.
Nope.
Second card is Jaren Hall.
Did you just get him?
Another Jaren Hall. Jesus.
You just got him.
Next one is a Jonathan Mingo card.
Denver as well? No. Carolina.
No, the Panthers, yeah.
Yeah, Carolina.
Oops. Next card, Devontae Adams. Okay.
Oh, okay. All
right. Next card is a Matthew Stafford.
Oh, okay. All right.
It looks green. And the last one is amazing. It just says amazing. Justin Jefferson, who just got paid.
Oh, okay.
Looks all right.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's it, fellas.
That'll work. That was a good one, man. That was good. Prime, you got to get in on this, man. We need you to get a pack or a box, so you can hit us up with the next one, man. Yo, you muted your stuff, right, Prime? Because I can't hear you, man. Yeah, I think Prime
working hard.
Yeah, he's working hard for the money. He works hard for the money.
Yeah, but next time we'll open the rest of the other ones and shit. But yeah, the ones this time you got the Enfuego, CJ Stroud. Yeah, it's a
My
good
bad,
pick.
guys.
Yeah.
My bad. I was muted.
It's
But
all good,
yeah,
dude.
look good. Some good choices. Yeah, hopefully next week I'll have some. But if not, the following week. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, buddy.
Fucking commission's probably fucking having an orgasm for that.
So that'll work. I mean, that was cool, man. I mean, hopefully we pick up on this more, a little bit more. We get some nice little cards going. I still got to figure out like what these cards really, what these boxes really are, because it's like I'm over here pulling cards from like players that are like not rookies,
Yep.
which is interesting because it's like, well, you're showing me everybody else. So yeah, man, we'll open up some more packs. Hopefully, Prime, you got some time to get, a box or whatever, some cards before next one. I don't think it matters, whatever sport. I mean, I know Money Mike had some basketball ones. Fuck it, basketball. It is what it is. But it'll be a cool little thing to share with whoever's watching, and give us something to kind of end on a high note, right, with these packs. So that's kind of cool. That pretty much wraps up episode number 5. I think the hope is still to get some of the rest of the homies on here. Prime, I appreciate you coming on, man, especially while you're at work, pulling that double duty, man. I appreciate you. Good looking out, Prime, and hell of a contribution on your end from especially with the basketball takes and the and soccer. But yeah, you're always clutch when you come in, and you were, like you said, you were sober today. That was funny. But you contribute no matter what, Prime. So I appreciate you coming on. Too bad we lost Money Mike. Couldn't get back on. Money Mike. Money Mike carries his own weight too. Money Mike is good.
Yeah.
So hopefully we get some more people on here. Prime, since you've done this, you gotta convince some of the homies to come on more often.
Yeah.
I'd like to get Booger on here. I really want to get Booger on here just so that he can talk some F1. I mean, I would have thought he'd want to be on here since he's a huge Ferrari fan apparently. And his boy won Monaco. I would have thought he'd want to jump on. So unfortunately, we ain't got Booger. I don't know what he's got going on, but hopefully he gets on soon. Hopefully Kamish gets on here. Same, a little bit sober and not getting in trouble for being too loud. And that'll be kind of cool. But if not, hey, we'll rock with what we got and see, who watches it. I know the guys watch it. I think Brentwood watches this. So shout out to Brentwood. I think he comes on and watches them later.
Shout out Rainmaker.
Rainmaker, let's go. And then it's almost getting time, guys. We're gonna start looking at our players to keep our fantasy teams going.
Yes, sir.
Training camp's gonna be around the corner soon. Gonna start looking at some preseason games. Start seeing who we want to take a look at for our teams. And then just to kind of remind you guys, 3-time champ right here. 3-time champ. Got to defend that title. See if I could go for a 4-time champ right here. Woo! So, yeah.
We need that.
I mean, it'd be cool if we engraved it, right? Like, I mean, either get it. Definitely, the belt's looking a little rough. That's for sure.
Is that another one, ACM?
Yeah, man, getting his fucking teeth brushed and shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Hey, don't trip, man. I don't like getting my teeth brushed either.
Shit.
It's all good, man. It is all good.
All right, fellas. Yeah, man, shit was good, dog. Next time, I'll let you guys know what's going on.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for watching episode 5 of the Homie Connect podcast. We'll put on another one hopefully soon. And then
another one.
Oh, I like it. And then, guys, I'll hit you up, see if we need to log back in to go ahead and make sure this shit uploads properly. And then as soon as it's good to go, then we'll send it out. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining. We'll catch you next time. Peace.
For sure. Thank you, guys.
Peace and love, guys. HCN is a wrap. HCP.